All right, I'm going on stream, fellas. Fishmonger, it was a joy commentating with you.
It was a joy commentating with you, too. Good
See
luck.
you around. Bye.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah. All right, let's see. Who do we have next on stream? Let's look here. Get start.gg. Hopefully they haven't called my loser set yet. I played Debundus round 1. And it was an Analyst Ditto. But I do say I managed to actually match up with him pretty well. I brought him down to last stock about 2 times. That felt pretty good. I mean, I did tell myself back at Riptide I was going to go ahead and retire from Rivals 1 base cast. I don't know. I'm starting to reconsider, but then again, I am sinking too much time into Rivals 2, and Galvin is on the horizon. Ooh, Jubilo and Willow. Okay, this is a pretty hot set, actually. So let's go ahead and see how that goes. I actually watched some of Jubilo play yesterday. He looked pretty solid. I think, how did he perform at BMS yesterday? Let's see. Yeah, he had pretty good results at Hitfall yesterday, so I'm expecting pretty exciting things here. Just gonna go ahead and wait for that match to get called. Both players are ready. Yeah, Jubilo and Willow, we did see a decent amount of gameplay between them over at Riptide as well. Like, they were doing a lot of friendlies. Like, they actually know each other pretty well in terms of just, you know, playing each other previously. Other Hitfalls, extra credits. I mean, even a, correct me if I'm wrong, it could be a Wonderfly weekly or 2? Just a weekly local, but yeah, they do have a decent amount of history together, so I am curious to see how this folds out. Alright, I'm hearing clarion sounds. Is that an Elliana? They didn't switch the stream setup here. I can't see what's happening. Is that Willow bringing out the Olympia? Or the Elliana? Oh, a double Zetter. Of course it is. You got my hopes up for just a second that we'd have like a really fun and unique Oh yeah, of course. Remove HUD shake. Accessible effects, of course. Zetter Ditto? Yeah, Zetter Ditto. Oh, Sylve. Oh, who are they picking? Classic. Okay, cool. So we have Willow on... Yeah, I've seen a little bit of Willow's Elliana before. Very solid gameplay. I don't understand much of Elliana, to be quite honest. She's a very underrated pick. But Julo's Zetter I've seen very much a lot of. He tends to play very aggressively, trying to keep the opponent off stage. But with Elliana being such an aerial-based character, all that off-stage gameplay might prove to be a bit of a hindrance here in this matchup. But Jubilo is already going ahead and being very aggressive, stacking on that burn right there. Ooh, extremely aggressive. Try to go off stage with down special. Oh, but a good parry coming from Willow. Ooh, no, whipped up tilt there. Jubilo has the opportunity to, yep, land a kill. Down strong will do it. Yeah, Willow has a little bit of mileage here, but I feel like Elliana can just carry characters like Zetterburn so far off stage that she can make short work that wouldn't really necessarily need to be done in neutral. Oh, with explosion, we'll do that. Yeah, I've always found Elliana's Steam hitboxes to be a bit weird. Like, sometimes they don't seem to trigger all the time. So I don't really see that many Ellianas actually using Steam all that often. In fact, they're more or less trying to build up, you know, overheat with just, you know, projectiles and attacks. trying to go ahead and get those terrifyingly strong aerials. But Jubilo has an answer and goes ahead and knocks off yet another stock from Willow. Good parry. Another good parry coming in from Jubilo. You can go ahead and spike in Elliana, but she has several answers to that. Willow doing a good job of trying to dodge and weave through Jubilo's aggressive offstage antics there, but they have a lot of mileage to cover with one whole stock for game one. Jubilo looking to try and close this out. Yeah, Jubilo just needs to land one good hit, and that ought to do it. Jubilo's been doing a fantastic job of just keeping Willow on fire the entire time. A little bit of passive damage there. Oh, and Jubilo lives that. 183. This is incredible. And Jubilo goes ahead and closes it. Pretty solid set there. Willow doing a pretty good job of understanding what Jubilo is trying to do. Not hearing any character changes happening. Error Armada. Okay, yep, ban on there. Ban on Spirit Tree. I was trying to go for stages with, I guess like extended platforms, am I right? Alright, Fire Capital. Trying to take things, try to make a message here and say, yeah, I can beat you in your home territory, Zetterburn. But anywho, Jubilo and Willow looking to be pretty even here for this round 2 game. Jubilo doing what he does best is staying aggressive. Trying to, oh, and an early kill. What was that, 96%? Let's see if Willow has an answer. And a parry. Oh, that was a big knockback. Ooh, that must have been rough DI. Yeah, Willow does have an answer to what Jubilo is asking here. Can you be aggressive? Yes, I can. Jubilo looking to carry Willow far off stage, but SD's in the process. Oh no! Uh-oh, looks like things aren't going so hot for Jubilo here. Willow's already claimed so much mileage. Already knocking him to about 39%. He's already healthy with a second stock. 96%, that's pretty livable as long as you're not deep off stage. I stand corrected. Zetter up strong will do that. Looks like Jubilo is trying to go ahead and avenge himself for that SD stock. Taking it personally, not letting that happen. Keeping Willow from getting back on the stage, but Willow overheats and tries to knock him downwards. Good parry. But it looks like Jubilo learned his lesson from the first stock and had some good DI up his sleeve, ready for that. Willow at 155, already living to high percent like last game. Jubilo has already covered so much ground from that mistake earlier, but will it be enough to carry this game? And it is! Jubilo takes game 2. That was incredible. Just remarkable performance coming back from that one totally missed stock there. But I think Willow has also been putting up a very strong performance. I'm actually curious to see how this matchup goes because I believe that Willow could take a game. They have the momentum to do so, especially the survivability as well, living to very high percents. But then again, with a player as aggressive as Jubilo, living that strong can only do so much as long as you actually make mileage out of that, you know, survivability. Again, with another up strong to kill. That seems to be Jubilo's bread and butter here today. Deal damage, get him on fire, and then up strong and call it a day. Ooh, far off stage kill for Willow. I think what Willow's doing here best is some of the best kills that they've had in this set seem to be just carrying Jubilo off stage when he's trying to go ahead and do the same. Jubilo is overheated. Going ahead and trying to go ahead with an up tilt there. Launch him off stage. Maybe pray that he forgot how to DI for a second like he did that last game. Ooh, whiffed down strong from Jubilo. And another parry coming through, but it missed the spot there. And another up strong will go ahead and kill Willow again. Yeah, Jubilo has been very consistent with just hitting these strongs here. Yeah, Willow needs to go ahead and have some answers up his sleeve. Jubilo whiffing the up tilt again. Or sorry, Willow whiffing the up tilt. Yeah, Willow. Oh, they didn't carry them off stage with that. It could have easily been pretty clean stock there, but it looks like Willow is in the danger zone here. That fire doing passive damage, knocking them all the way up to 119%. But Jubilo is living as a Zetter right now, 176. Not even a forward tilt is enough to go ahead and kill him, 181%. 189, still not enough. Yeah, Willow needs to kill and kill right here if they want to stay in winner's side. And there we go. But unfortunately, that came at the cost of like 40 more damage because now Willow is sitting at 159. We've seen a couple other games that Willow is able to get some mileage out of living long and living hard, but it doesn't seem like it's going to go that far, especially when Jubilo is willing to close this out. Another up strong will do it. 3 up strongs, and it's